Hey guys, how you doing? It's Tony. This is not a video that I'd like to make because I do like Doggy and I have been supporting him for a very long time. But again, since the beginning, Doggy has always been kind of like a fool's insurance play for me. But really though, to be completely honest, I think I do see a big reason. This is really the only reason why I would see, Doggy going back to 7 cents, potentially like 4 cents or so. So down here on the reverse MACD that I actually have, we've never actually seen Doggy cross over on the month MACD towards the what is it called? Towards the towards the bear side, really, to be completely honest. So we've never seen it. Last time it actually crossed was here, and then we had a couple more times crossover on, a couple more times basically crossover, and every single time that it's crossed over, we have seen Doggy kind of go down, right? But we've never seen Doggy cross over on such an oversold price, which is the bad part. On the weekly chart, I mean, we still have a long way to go. It seems like right now, I wouldn't be surprised for Doggy to keep trailing all the way down from here, because this is barely the second week that it's had on, really, to be honest, the second week on a bearish move to the downside. When Doggy's bear weeks usually last about 3 weeks or so. The only reason I'm a bit worried, I still think Doggy's gonna go down. I am still completely bearish on all crypto right now, especially Doggy and Bitcoin. I do think Bitcoin's still going down to like 33K, then 30, then 25K, possibly 20. I do have big reason to believe that we might see Bitcoin back at 17, 20K, right? But apart from that, I do think Doggy might have a pretty significant drop, just on the fact that we've never actually seen Doggy have or go in a bearish month with such a high oversold monthly chart. And even on the stochastic right now, we are looking like we're going to cross over towards the downside, right? We're actually going to cross over, I don't want to say soon, but maybe sometime this month, next month, where we actually start closing on the downside. And even right now, you can see that we're actually weakening. The bull momentum is actually weakening a lot on Doggy. And the bad thing is, like I said, that we don't know how Doggy's actually going to react when it actually enters a full-on bearish month. We're not bearish yet. Like we haven't seen bearish Doggy yet. And the crappy part is, we haven't seen a bearish Doggy, and we've dropped from highs of, it's not just Doggy, but it's all crypto. You know, but you've already seen a 70% drop on Doggy in just what, 2 weeks? Like the high that we hit on Doggy was 2 weeks ago. So you need to understand that these charts are, while they're actually consistent, and why I do believe that some of these actually have have bigger drops than others. I mean, from the peaks of Bitcoin, I mean, we only really did a drop of, what was it? 50% in 35 days, right? You just had a huge drop in Bitcoin. You had a 50% drop in Bitcoin in a month, whereas you had a greater percent drop in Doggy in 2 weeks, half that time, and it was way big. It was a way bigger drop. So huge, significant drop, right, from these highs of, it was the highs of 73 cents, to lows of, like I said, 22 cents, which happened, like I said, in about 2 weeks or so. So, you dropped a bigger percentage in less time, and the thing is, it's gonna be scary when we actually see Doggy for the first month actually go full bearish, which I don't think is gonna happen completely soon. But what are we in, May, June, July, August? So maybe around summer, late summer, we can definitely see Doggy go full bearish and kind of kind of see how it reacts. But to be honest, at these oversold levels, I wouldn't be surprised to see Doggy back at like 7 cents, 4 cents. I don't know. It's pretty nuts to think about, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it down at those levels, which is crazy. But again, if I had a forecast for this, I wouldn't. I would only put this maybe at like very late summer. So like late July, late August, summer, sometime around that time, and that would be kind of consistent on the fact that the month chart continues this kind of bear trail, and we actually keep seeing a weaker and weaker bullish months for Doggy. So we'll see what's going to happen. I do think that if there is a pull down, we're not going to see it till maybe late summer or so. And I think Doggy can definitely see a very, very, very significant pullback, potentially all the way back to like 4 to 7 cents, which is kind of nuts. So I'll see you guys later.